It's nice to be fun, though, like last time.
Yeah, definitely. Always have to be fun.
I don't know. You're never fun. I'm kidding.
I see how it is. See how it is, fucker. I'll show you evil. Smiley's
Evil. What? Smiley's alone?
No, Smiley's irrelevant.
Oh. Look. We're number 1.
Hey.
We made it. I just wanted it under sobriety because I was like, well, there could be someone just hanging out thinking about a drink who maybe is in the program that might catch their eye or something, you know? You never know.
And then you got, like, what's those 3 messages? Pepper. Oh.
I always think it's funny because it's like, usually right at the very beginning, at least, I'm like kind of looking at things real quick, trying to make sure everything's together, you know. Are we in here? Where is it? Is it on there?
It might be on there. Smiley's irrelevant.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Well, it should be. It might be. Because it would be...
Is it on the bottom? No.
Is it not showing up just because...
Oh, well, we could always try this.
Now it won't even move the screen up. There it goes.
Okay, let me see it.
You can click into another window and bring up, you know. Not on this window. You have to totally open a whole new window. Oh, I have no idea how you did that. Go to ours. I mean, it should show. Let's see. I mean, people found us last night on test.
That's trending tags, but...
Oh, so maybe that's why it's just not in there. I mean, still, someone else could probably find it. But we have to often check our own.
Yeah.
No, we have to often check our... Check audience. Nope. If nobody comes in for like a little while, then we'll hang it up and do the whole thing like tomorrow maybe?
Yeah.
We'll give it a little bit and see if anybody even comes in. But we do have to often check back because if we don't acknowledge someone, then they'll just like take off.
Okay.
It's weird that it's not in there. I would almost say, do you want to try a different tag? But crap, YouNow messes up so bad if we like try to switch anything, you know? Like it takes forever before it lets us back on again. But we need to check it again. have not had this happen. I mean, it happens at first, like even the first 2-3 times. For me, I've been told some people have gone weeks with it like that.
Mm.
But with me, it was only with me it was only a few days. But eventually, someone would stick around and talk to me. Most everybody's over on Rise right now.
Rise.
Yeah, the platform I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
That's owned by YouNow.
Yeah.
YouNow made it.
Hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert. How you doing? What's up? If we can get some people in here, we're looking at. We are going to use sobriety as our topic tonight. So thanks.
Thank you.
Smiley got 9 years. Back to ya. Smiley got 9 years of sobriety, so we were going to talk about that tonight.
Didn't I put my coin in here? Oh, shit.
Did you lose your coin already? Hi, Neil. What's up?
Hey,
How
Neil.
you doing? What's up? How's your day so far? What's going on? Neil Hey, that's our Neil.
That's our Neil. Hey, Taylor.
I just realized that. It took me a minute.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Tyler Moore. How you doing? Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We just logged on. We actually sat here for a little bit. I almost wondered if anybody was going to show up. Oh, hi, Bethany. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Can Neil hear this?
Can Neil hear us, Bethany?
Or is it just you? Welcome, everybody that's coming in. Okay.
Did I just lose my coin?
We were kind of in and out there for a minute, but we got it to work.
Yay!
We were frustrated with you now. It was kind of messing up. Yes, his coin. I don't know. Oh, look. There. You can see it.
9 years.
Like 9 years. Yay. Ouch. Your knee poked my knee. Awesome, Tyler Moore. That's awesome. Tyler Morgan, actually. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so celebrated. I went out and got a set of subwoofers for the house stereo. I could actually use my bass guitar on them.
What you don't know is when I just went in and take a shower, like there was brown stuff all over the bottom of the tub from the side of the wall.
Shaking it.
Because they were shaking it so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when one of them did it, not two of them.
You're gonna shake the house down. Shake the house down. We're gonna see if we can get a few more people. We've got some people kind of coming and going, which is kind of normal. See who else is gonna join us tonight.
So how you guys been doing?
Who's gonna join us tonight? Okay, who's even on? Like, I'm looking over here, and I'm like, who's even on tonight?
Zaheel
is on. He's
Endora's Ghost.
I don't know that channel, though. Doing good. Neil got his 18-month chip tonight, and I got my 5-month.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Good job. High five to both of you. Another one. High five to both of you. Good job.
Yeah, after the first year, it's like, it starts getting a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, for me, like the first year was like a pain, and then after first year, it starts to get less and less and less.
Mm.
until like where I'm at now. It's just like you don't even think about it. Like I never thought about it when my mom or my dad died.
Well, I don't know who's in the other chats because we don't just our YouNow streams to like 3 other platforms as well. So there is a lot of times when somebody's watching us and we just
Don't know who
don't
it is.
know because the only chat that we can see is the YouNow chat because that is where the stream comes from. So if you are in YouTube, there is a link down below that you can click into, and I believe there should be over in the chat next to the picture there you can click into that, and that will bring you here to YouNow. If you don't have an account yet, I'm pretty sure it asks you to make an account, or you can just keep watching us on YouTube. Either way, the other platforms, I'm not sure where they put a link, but I know that there's a link somewhere in that area. And if you can't find one, just do a search on YouNow. Come to YouNow if you want to talk to us.
Hey,
And
welcome back, Taylor.
yeah, welcome back. Thank you for logging in. Hello, Tristan. How
Hi,
you
Tristan.
doing? I'm glad you came through. Thanks for coming. Can only guess. Oh, well, actually, we're not going to guess right now. And it's because we have a topic that we are going to talk about because today's a really special day. Smiley picked up his 9-year sobriety coin today.
Yay.
So, but Tristan, I would love to have you guest either another night or if you're still here at the end, like I can throw you in for a minute.
We could talk about that subject too as a guest.
I think it's a lot easier not because when you have a guest, then you have more conversations going on.
Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah. So Smiley got his 9-year
sobriety coin.
Sobriety coin. Here it is. I'm like really proud of him. I'm so happy for him. And it's like kind of there.
It's upside down.
Is it upside down?
Upside down. There you go.
Oh, there it goes. Right there.
That's cool.
Awesome, Tyler. Thank you so much. High five. Woo! So, tonight's topic, are you emotional? We are actually pretty emotional in life, but if that's what you're asking. But anyway, so tonight's topic, we were going to talk about sobriety and everything that goes along with that, which is really Smiley's topic because this is about his life and everything he's gone through in that. So I'm just going to let him take it away, but I want him to know that, you know what? I am so proud of you. I really am. Hey, I'm right here.
Yep.
So
me, I'm Smiley. Like me, my sobriety date's like February 6th, 2009, and like I started drinking at a young age, around 8 years old. Like, you never really think about it back then. You know, you're chilling out with your friends and stuff like that. Everybody else is drinking and you're having a good time. So I was like, you know, that's how we rolled out. Like, I lived in Cincinnati, Ohio the majority of my life and started drinking at a young age. And we never thought about anything like that, like where it's going to lead us to or anything else like that. So growing up out there, it was all fun and happy thoughts when we first started. When I first started, like, you know, you're going out drinking with friends. It's not like an everyday thing because we were so young. We used to always pick up like alcohol at they have these things called drive-throughs in Cincinnati. Like you drive in and hey Peyton, we used to drive in we used to go to the drive-throughs and like have like an excuse, like, yeah, my mom and dad or something like that, excuse slip saying like we want to put it. We had an excuse slip. So this was back in the '80s, like excuse slips, and they sell us like beer and cigarettes and all sorts of stuff. And we were
I did that
kids.
for my mom.
It's like, wow. So, thank you. Wow.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we used to go to drive-throughs, get like a case of beer. Everybody chips in when we were kids, and like we drank whole entire cases of beers. Like we usually have 2 or 3 cases of beers, like 10 packs of cigarettes, and there's like 7 or 8 of us kids all getting together, drinking and smoking and stuff. And uh, you know, it was a fun time when we were young. Uh, Later on in life, it just didn't seem so fun anymore. It became like every time you're getting off work, you think you deserve something, and like, man, I need a drink. Work was so hard. Work wasn't hard. I'm like, really, it wasn't. And just like every time I got out of work, I was drinking and stuff, and then like my friends and everything were kind of seeing that. They were basically babysitting me the whole entire time, making sure I was all right. I used to do some really evil stuff, and like one of my friends, I used to be a really ass to him. Like I like peed in his boots and his ice cream tray, and like really much an asshole. And I'm like, man, that's totally a dickhead move. What I did back in my past, like, and it gets worse and worse over the, like afterwards. Like I used to treat people like extremely bad, like my mom, my dad, my siblings and stuff, and man, it got bad. So afterwards, it was like, what could I do to change this and stuff? And I I always had thoughts of suicide, couldn't handle life and anything else like that before. So I went to towards the end. So when February 6th, it was like we went out to celebrate my best friend's at that time my best friend's birthday. I was trying to quit beforehand. Like I tried it, like I could go like a week without drinking and stuff by myself, and so I'm like, screw it. I went out, started drinking with him because it's his birthday, right? And then I had like 8 pitchers of beer, 25 shots, and 8 flaming Dr. Peppers that night. And that's within the 2 hour period. That's what I normally drink. That's normal people don't drink like that. I found out, like, they have like one or two or a half of one, and they could put it down and never pick another one up and just, be on their merry way. Where me, I can't stop. Like, I always had to have a beer in my hand or a freaking shot or something in my hand constantly. You never saw me without anything in my hand. So I was like, when it came to like suicide and stuff like that, man, I was like, man, I can't handle this stuff no more. I got in a fight with my friend, my best friend that night. And like, I started swinging at him and like other people and shit like that. I was using my mom's car because my car was broke down. So I jumped in my car. I started heading to Kansas and got an OVI. No, well, a little bit beforehand. It's just like I drove up onto a bridge. Like Cincinnati, we have these bridges over the highways. They usually have a gate, like to keep people from throwing shit over onto the highway to break windshields. But this is like the only one out there what doesn't have that. So I'm just sitting there looking down at the highway and stuff, like thinking, man, why is my life just so crappy, you know? And just sitting there pondering, man. I just see a church at, like, right next to me. I was like, the hell and stuff. And I'm like thinking, like, there has to be something better than this. So instead of like jumping off that bridge, I jumped in the car and started heading down to Kansas. Filled up my mom's car, started to, like, it's kind of funny. We all have custom cars, so I'm rolling my mom's car with 100 spoke Dayton's on it, with white wall tires and everything. Uh, and I drove up, filled up the car, started heading out to Kansas and stuff, and like uh the people at the gas station called the cops because they were knowing I was like two shades from the wind. Like, I was drunker than shit that night. Um, this was like a couple hours after I got in a fight with my friends and stuff like that. The cops pulled me over, gave me a field sobriety test, and I passed that. But yet they wanted to check my BAT because they're like, "How is this guy freaking passing this test? He's like drunker than shit," like, type of deal. And so I passed the field sobriety test on the road. Like, I walked a straight line and everything, like, and said my alphabet backwards and everything. And then he brought me back. I blew like a .38. That's right next to death. And this was like 2 hours over. Like, it kind of tells you how much I drank, though. And it's just like, they're amazed. You're like, dude, they're amazed that you're still alive. This cop is cool as hell. Instead of, like, throwing you in jail or anything like that, he put me back in the squad car, right? And he took me to the hospital, uh, and put me into the this mental ward out in Cincinnati, and on the fifth floor and stuff. And what I could remember everything. One thing what's wild about that night, like, I remembered everything, and that was the last time I ever drank. It was February 6th, 2009. Uh, man, like, I got out of treatment a week later. I was on like antidepressant pills and stuff like that, whatever it got me. And I uh I heard about this place, like AA and things like that. I used to be a locksmith, and like, they had this safe that was needed this like, the safe that needed the combination redone because they forgot the combination or it stopped working. So we're working on the safe, got it fixed and everything else. And I'm like, how is this an AA place? Or you got a bar in there? I was like, that's a trip. Like, they have bar stools, a bar, and everything. And they had like chips and drinks and stuff like that, but not in alcoholic drinks. They had like Pepsi, Coke, Mountain Dew, whatever, things like that. So I remembered that. So I started going to like a place out there, and like, I kept on going every Friday night. Or was it Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday at the beginning. Yeah, it was every Wednesday I started going there, and just kept on going. And like, at first, it seemed like it went in one ear and out the other because, like, everybody around me was like freaking old and stuff, and they're talking about this God thing, and I'm like, crap. Like, I'm like, I didn't know it could have God thing could have nothing to do with religion. So it's like, okay, it could be whatever you want it to be. I'm like, that's cool. So you have to figure things out when I did the steps and everything else. And now my life is truly amazing to the way it used to be. You know, I followed the steps, did what I needed to do, and I did it. You know, I was kind of shy around girls and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm sober. How the hell did you get laid? And I'm like, I have the slightest clue. Like, you know, alcohol was liquid encouragement. Like, it got me out of myself and stuff. And how'd you do it without it? And I found out you don't need it. Like, you really don't need it. Like, I found out I could dance and stuff like that, and it just seems like like I have tons of girls around me. It's just like I never had a problem like picking up women afterwards and stuff. Like, it's kind of funny because like I was talking to a female, like what used to be in the rooms, like she was my friend, and I'm like, how do you do those stuff like that? And just like uh there used to be a guy was like shy and stuff like that, and like to ask people on dates. So he you know, like normal people, they stand on the highways, right? And put like, you know, they're homeless, need money, stuff like that. And he's like, why not go up there like, hey, I need a date, like need a date on the sign, and seeing if you could get any numbers. I mean, that must be so freaking embarrassing, being like off the side of the highway saying like you need a date. You're asking everybody out. So uh he's out there with this billboard saying like, you know, I need a date. Just like a homeless guy says, I need money. A homeless, like, so he says, I need a date. And seeing what the reactions was, it was funny. He had like a ton of numbers that night. You know, it's like it says like I'm not homeless, need a date, stuff like that, and they got a ton of numbers and stuff like that. I was like, man, if that guy got enough guts to do that, I'm like, I'll just go out and just ask somebody. I'm like, I had to lose my fear of rejection, so I'm like, screw it. I asked out like one of my friends. Well, I think I didn't have a flying. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Neil. So I asked one of my friends, like, I knew I wouldn't have a flying chance in hell with her, and she said yes. So I'm like looking at her, like, my first thoughts in my head was like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why me? Like, why did you say yes to me? And like that's the thoughts in my head. And then I kind of asked her that. You're not supposed to ask somebody like why did you say yes and stuff like that. And I actually asked her that, and she's like, you're an awesome guy and you're nice and stuff like that, and we knew each other ever since we were kids, and like, think you're cute and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, she's a bombshell. So it's just like, I guess like that what's it called? League thing? I guess people say it like you're out of her league.
Yeah.
Like, she's out of your league and things like that. And I guess there isn't one. Like, hell, couldn't if I couldn't if I could pick up a girl like that, I was like, holy shit. Like, I always thought it was like, you know, all the girls that you had to ever go with were like cute looking and stuff like that. Who cares about their attitude and everything else? That was early. That was early. It was funny. That was early. So, you know, later in my life, my everything changed. Like, things like that. My way of thinking about others and everything else changed. I'm actually, what's it called? I was saying it on my Facebook one time. I'm something sexual, asexual or something they call it. Metro.
I'm not sure.
Something I forget what it was,
I
but
get really confused between all.
It's like I'm more interested in the person, how they are, instead of their looks and stuff like that. I found out about myself. I found out a lot of things about myself I had the slightest clue about. Like, you learn about yourself being sober because all you think about is getting inebriated all the time. So we So when it came to dating, I wasn't so shy and stuff, and I knew the people who I was hanging out. Hey, Tristan.
Hi, Tristan.
Uh,
Welcome back.
yeah. So started dating and stuff like that, and like I found out females like guys could dance really well and stuff like that. So I had a crowds coming and things. It was crazy out in the city. Like city life was freaking awesome. Uh,
But you're so good at dancing. Like, was it really like a lot harder to get out there without the
uh,
alcohol at first?
no, at first, I was kind of shy, but only thing I went to like dances and AA and stuff like that, and I figured it out pretty quick. I could dance, you know.
Guys with jobs too.
Oh yeah, hi
Hi,
Jenny.
Jenny. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I found out like I went up there and music just moves me. So I every time like music plays and stuff like that, I can't stop dancing. I don't even care if it's in Walmart when they start playing a jam. Like that's my jam. Oh, thank you, Jenny.
Thank you. I'm like all trying to be quiet so I don't
Woo!
interrupt
Oh,
you.
it don't matter. It don't matter. You can interrupt. It's just like I'm even dancing when Walmart has like a jam going. Like hell yeah, dude, Michael Jackson's like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, so they see me dancing and stuff like that. Like, dude, you're always happy. I mean, I used to not be that way, like all happy and giddy and stuff like that. So I found out how to be happy for once and deal with things. Like the first big hit in sobriety was when my mom passed away. Actually, I could start off with like my first year of sobriety. Like I heard like my friend kind of got jealous of her. It's kind of funny. Like she got like cake and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, all I got was a Harley Davidson. This is bullshit. I'm like, wait, dude, you got a freaking Harley. Like, I'm like, yeah, but she got cake and like a whole bunch of friends there. All I got was a freaking motorcycle. Like, it's like I don't know. It's just that thought pattern. It's just like that's messed up. Like, but man, but after the first year of sobriety and stuff, and like it got easier not drinking. Uh, and then I went to like my second year of sobriety. My mom died. I'm like,
Hmm.
man, that was messed up. That was Mother's Day 2011 for my second year of sobriety. And like that's the only time that it hit my mind. I was like, man, I can't handle this. Like, what do I do? I'm gonna hit the bars and stuff like that. And like, no, 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 you've been sober this long and stuff. And then the nurses and stuff were talking to me. And so instead of going to a bar, I went to my home group meeting that Mother's Day on Sunday and talked it through with a whole bunch of friends in the rooms. So so I knew how to deal with things like that. And then, years go by. I've been dating people off and on like every week. Uh my interests totally changed in things, and I constantly went to this place called Boogie Nights out in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Oh man, it's so much fun out there. They play like 70s, 80s, and a few songs from the 90s, like every single weekend. I mean, everybody's having a blast there. Like, when it first opened, it took like 5 hours to get into this club. So, like, I used to wait to get in the club and stuff like that, and they got to know me really well and saw how I could dance and everything. Instead of, uh, instead of, hi soy sauce.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
So instead of, waiting and stuff, the security guards came up, got me, walked me right in the club. I didn't have to pay nothing to get in there. It was like a $10 cover charge at that time to get into this club every single weekend, and I went there 3 to 4 days a week. So that's how much I love this club. Like every single weekend, I was at Boogie Nights. So because they used to have it like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays at that time, and they just cut it back to like Fridays and Saturdays now.
Was it hard at first, like when you were first going in to Boogie Nights? Was it hard to keep from drinking when you went in?
No, because I never drank there, and I had over a year's sobriety, so it was pretty simple to go in there. So I wasn't used to being drunk at that club, so I could go in there. I felt safe, and usually you go in with friends, but hell, my mom was there because it was before she died and stuff, and we went to the casino like 5 days a week. So, going to buggy nights, dancing, meeting a whole bunch of new people and everything, made a shit ton of friends, and it felt like a family. Like, my friends out in buggy nights, like, it was literally a family. So, I met those people, and they actually came to our wedding and stuff. And, so met those people, and, had a good time. Around 2015, my dad started getting sick, and I was working as a mechanic at that time, and I was making pretty good money out there, and I had to drop my job and everything and go out here. So I moved out to Kansas, and man, it's like a culture shock going from there to here. Like, there's really nothing out here, and they tax the crap out of you on every single thing. I'm being totally serious. So,
totally serious.
Oh my god, it's just like 8.75 is the tax rate here if you buy anything, food or anything. I'm like, are you serious? They don't tax food in Ohio, and plus it's nowhere near 8.75, like almost 9% sales tax. Holy shit. So they so I took care of my dad until he passed away in August and stuff, and got to know the people out in Kansas and stayed there ever since till nowadays. I met my wife a month after my dad died. Me and her were just friends. She was married to some narcissistic asshole. It's funny. It was funny, like,
I was living in my hearse.
yeah, she was living in a hearse, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought, like, it was a dude who was driving that silver hearse or something, because I never saw the person who ever drove it. And I was like, man, I gotta meet this guy. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's a chick. And I'm like, so...
He thought I was a guy.
It's kind of funny, like, I got this job, like, remodeling this place, like, remodeling Walmart. So we're up there remodeling place, stuff like that, and like our managers got together, like, hey, this guy owns a hearse, and he's like, wait, one of my employees owns a hearse, and like, it's a girl, and then this guy and stuff like that. We should totally make them meet. I'm like, okay. And like, so we met in the broad. Oh, okay.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Neil and Bethany. So we met in bra and panty section at Walmart. It's the funny
bra
part.
and panty section at Walmart.
Yeah,
because that's where we were like fixing everything up right at that time. That's the area we were getting remodeled.
Yeah. So we met there and stuff, and like became friends because I was with somebody, and my wife was married to a sick son of a bitch, like narcissistic son of a bitch type of deal, and we were talking as friends for like a year, and the next year, July 4th, like I decided, like, screw this, I'm gonna kiss her. Well, I was too shy. I was like going close and stuff like that. Like, nah, I shouldn't try it. I was like, I don't want to ruin this friendship and stuff. And then she like, she came close, I came close, and then she kissed. Well, we kissed each other at the
You
same time.
kissed my cheek first.
I kissed her cheek. And then, like, we started dating and stuff. Like, after her divorce with her husband and really some nutcase little guy which she dated, dude was a fucking nut. Like, far beyond nuts. I'm like, you really want to get in fight with the 1% or bikers and stuff like that? I used to be in that type of group. They would fucking murder you. Like, mind my language, they would murder you. Seriously. Like, go ahead, get in a fight with them and find out what happens. So, she said bye-bye to that one guy. We started dating. A year later, we got married at the biggest cemetery, second biggest cemetery in the USA. It's called Spring Grove Cemetery. They have a mausoleum there. It's freaking absolutely amazingly beautiful. So we got married at the cemetery.
In front of the mausoleum.
In front of the mausoleum. My friends came in. They're like, oh my God, you're all getting married. Because it was like a surprise wedding. So, like, hell yeah, we had a picnic and everything. Surprise wedding. And then we went to, and then that's how it is nowadays. So, it was pretty freaking awesome.
Everything just kind of came together.
Yeah. Definitely comes together. So, how have you guys been doing?
Everybody left.
Oh, okay.
Stay sketching? I stay sketching. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm really proud of you.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad that I met such a cute guy that made such good choices.
Oh. Well, at least Neil and them stayed pretty much the whole time.
We had a lot of people coming and going though. Yeah. I was watching the numbers. So I don't know. There's not a lot of people on YouNow right now.
Yeah, because people normally
of the other. It's the new app. Everyone's over on Rise, so I didn't know what kind of an audience we would actually get. But since we don't have any music or anything for squatters to sit on, then I can leave this open in YouTube, so other people will be able to watch it, and I think they will, because usually if I leave it open, they will. Whoa, wait. What did you just do?
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell?
Why? What did you just do?
Wait, no, I'm just down clicking it. Wait.
Where did everything go?
Oh, down here. See, we're still on.
I was like, what did you do? Everything's
good! Oh no!
Oh no!
It's down here.
The world is ending, and it's all your fault.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! No, it's not!
Why would you do that?
It's easy. Where's the easy button? Where's the video editor bin?
What are you doing? We can't leave that for very long. We have to constantly check. Hi, Masspace. How you doing? I'm glad you stopped by. See, for a minute. He's like, you guys aren't even doing anything. You guys didn't even say hi to me.
Oh, I see how it is.
Damn it. It's your fault. You did it. You're so cute.
Ah!
That's not fair. You don't have hair I can blow back. It's okay, honey. If you ever became a zombie, I would let you eat my brains to survive because I love you so much. And you didn't kill me when I ordered the mic. You deserve them.
People probably watching this and we don't even know.
Probably from somewhere.
Yeah.
From somewhere.
Over the rainbow, there's a sky.
What?
Sky?
Sky?
Sky.
What comes after that? Do we know? Over the rainbow, there's a kitty that chews on wires and gets in trouble. He's always good when he's not bad. Oh. Yay! Yay! Me nephew. He's like, I'm not feeling the love.
Can you feel the love tonight?
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
Oh, look, we have somebody.
Hey,
we have
Haley.
somebody. Hi. What? Off the
Official Haley.
Official Haley. Hey, what's up? We were just talking about.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Love back. Wait. This way. Everything's backwards in the camera.
Yay. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. Oh, we're doing good.
We're doing
just
good.
being dumb.
We weren't dumb. We weren't dumb. We're being so. Hi, Zeal.
Hi, Zeal.
How you doing? What's up? Smiley was telling his story tonight because he got his 9-year coin today. Look. Wait. Make sure I have it right this time. Last time I had it upside down. Look. See if I can get it in the thing again. See? He got his 9-year sobriety coin today.
That's why we made the hashtag sobriety.
Yeah. And he told his story and everything.
Hey, T. Marshall.
Actually, catch the broadcast got caught up in another stream. You can watch it though because Marshall. You can watch it actually. Because this goes over to YouTube. So if you go over to my YouTube, it will be there. And after this broadcast is over, it will automatically go to private. But I'll go over there and put it on public. So then you can watch it. And it's actually a pretty good story. I think you'd like it. So, yeah. We just got done. He just got done telling the story a little bit ago. But, look, there's your coin. There's your coin.
Yay.
He's worked so hard for it.
9 years.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're just like, this is like the most amazing man ever. Like, he's the best husband. He's the best husband. And the greatest stepdad ever. Ow, ow, ow. I think I bit your Adam's apple. Oh, thank you. I think I bit his Adam's apple because I was laughing.
Yeah. That's funny.
Aw.
Is it love that we're feeling?
It's so hard to get it right in the camera. Like, eventually I'll be good at this. Here, I have to get my heart, like, right. It doesn't look like a heart, because I don't have it angled right.
Wait, there. There you go. It looks like a heart now.
Look.
Wait, if I do this. Oh, okay. That
Wait,
comes down a little bit.
Wait. Okay. Okay. Put your hands up there. Look. Aww. We have our hearts together. Thank you, Zahil. Oh, look how cute that is. We did it.
Sweet.
Aww.
We can do it.
We can do it.
I can do that.
You can do it.
Listen here. Why is she behind me? Oh, it's like a motorcycle.
Yes. This is what we look like when we're riding the motorcycle. Oh, thank you, Haley. That's so awesome. Look, we got to put our hearts together. Wait. You got to put it up higher just a little bit. There. Wait. Why can't I get it? There.
Yeah, I got a 2000 Aprilia RS50, a 2008 Buell XP12R, and a 2010 Harley Davidson.
Oh, I'm glad we can make you happy. Everybody should be happy. Spread the happiness. Spread the love. Hey, that looked really cool. Wait. We had two heads for a minute. Here, now. See? Hey, we can do some pretty cool stuff with this camera. I was going to get a looking glass today, and we didn't. He looks kind of like one of those Hindu god with 8 arms. Wait. We'll make this even better.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Got my arms. There you go.
We could probably do this like all night and just like do stuff in the camera. So if you ever see us on the highway, this is what we look like. Actually, yeah. Like I usually have my fingers up like this. Because we don't. He doesn't have a sissy bar. So I like have to hang on for dear life. Or like, because he'll like forget to say anything. He'll just like take off, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, Harley gets a lot of torque. I'm used to sports bikes. Oh, sissy bars.
No, they're for like the sisters.
Yeah.
To keep the sisters in.
Yeah.
We're the sissies because we're the sisters. And then I'm over here. And then I'm over here. Ah! If I was a vampire, I would totally drink your blood. It's gotta be sexy. Oh.
She's giving the show back there. Yeah. There you go.
When there's like too much blanket, like all scruffed up under my butt, it like feels funny. Like when I scoot up, the blankets scoot with me.
We got Hearse Girl and hydraulic pump.
Oh, did someone ask?
Nope.
Yes. Oh, wrong one. I forget which leg it's on sometimes.
Woohoo!
Ah,
Tattooed legs.
wait. Can I get it in there? You can't read it though.
I can't read.
Yeah, like, especially like, because whenever I'm doing a show, if I'm actually sitting up instead of on my stomach, which usually if I'm by myself, I mean, rarely I'll sit up. Usually I'm laying on my stomach when I'm by myself. But with Smiley, I mean, we've gotten up together on our stomachs before, but it's really hard because when you get up close to the camera, there's like no room and we're like pressing against each other just to fit. So we usually sit up. Well, then whenever I scoot around, like we have a massive amount of blankets sitting back here. Whenever I scoot around, like they all scoot with me and crumple up under my butt. And then I end up like way up here. Which makes me look huge because, like, all of a sudden I realize it looks like I'm clear up here, and then he's this tiny little cute guy over there. Hi, Amber. What's up? Glad you could join us. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Boo. This is Smiley.
Wonder why they call you Smiley.
Well, I'm the scary one.
Are you sure about that?
Boo. Boo.
Yep. And
yes,
we drive
we do.
hearses.
Yes.
Background, please.
Oh. Our headboard is a
Casket.
baby casket. Here lately, I keep calling it a coffin, and I don't know why. Because it's not a coffin; it's a casket.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There is a difference, and it really bugs me when people do that. So I've been bugging myself really bad that I have been saying that.
Are you satanic? No.
What?
We just freak out Christians. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought someone asked. I was like, what? Who asked?
No, I was just saying. Like,
people ask a lot because of the things we wear, though, and stuff. But
is he satanic? No.
that's just there for fun.
Yeah.
We don't actually believe in any of it. So it's like asking us to take Cinderella seriously. So you're making all kinds of songs recommendations for someone else. Oh, were you? Were you showing them like all the stuff that you usually show me? Because like in the mornings, hey, and in the mornings I've been doing a lot better too. Hi, Chantel. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our broadcast. I'm Boo. He's Smiley. And what? But we didn't get all that far with stuff I was showing you. Oh, we did it? Because I felt like you were like showing me like tons. Like I got all like this new information and stuff on. It was so it was different stuff than you had shown me. Probably because they had like a different taste or something in music, I would think. Yeah. Thanks for the beer, Chantel. That's so funny. For the longest time, I thought those were sodas until someone thanked me for a beer. And I was like, what? Isn't it a soda? Because I thought it was like an orange soda. And they're like, well, no. And then I took a closer look and I'm like, oh, it does kind of look like a beer label, doesn't it? You got a virtual beer.
A virtual Corona. On my sobriety date, like coin date.
Yeah, on the day that you get your 9-year sobriety coin. Woohoo! Although I'd imagine there would be some crossover because I like all of it. Yeah. So, yeah, because you like, excuse me, I'm sorry, my eye is feeling a little itchy. So you like all kinds of music then, right? Did you just unplug the mic?
No, I just unplugged the, this. There we go. Put it in here. Oh.
Because, like, you're going to make everybody not hear us, and then we'll go through all that stuff again.
Yeah. You guys could still hear us.
Well, not all kinds, but a lot of different kinds. Yeah. You can hear us, right? Like, we're not going to go through this mic mess again, are we? I really hope not. You don't like country or... See, I don't like gospel music. Here's the weird thing with me. I mean, I like country, though. The thing is I was a Christian for so long that, some of the gospel music, it made me feel better, I guess. I don't know. But, like, because I was going through so much hell that was, like, one of the things that I guess I kind of held on to. So now when I hear it, like for just a minute, it's almost like a recognition where I hear this and I start to feel good about it before I realize what it is. As soon as I realize what it is, I'm like, ew, and I turn it off. So, and you don't really like most rap, but I think, yeah, you know, I don't like the old rap. I never
The
have.
old?
Yeah, like the original rap that when
Oh, you
rap first
mean
started
like Cool
coming
and the
out.
Gang?
But, you know, the newer stuff I like. The newer stuff I think is cool.
Man,
Like,
Cool and
and
the
for
Gang and
some
all
reason
them
I'm
was freaking
pulling a
awesome.
blank.
I'm talking about like NWA.
And here I
Freaking,
thought you had good taste in music.
hey, man.
I'm starting to wonder about you now. I don't even know if I can sleep in the same bed with you now. Are you checking out your mustache?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Like, I like the old school rap. The newer stuff, like, I don't know. They only have 3 lyrics. Like, wow. That takes a genius to make it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, for some reason, like, I'm picturing the artist's face in my head, but I can't think of his name. The one that, like, kind of, like, he tells actual stories. They're not real life stories, but, like with the girl that was a vegetarian and everything else, and he's like, the monkeys would come and eat you or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
There's a new style of rap from Chicago. They repeat the same lyric over and over. Are you freaking serious? That's horrible. I'm like, rap used to be like country. Like,
Hi, cowboy. What's
like,
up?
yeah,
Thanks for
back in the
coming.
day, rap was about how the,
Woo, howdy.
back in the day, rap was just like country, but like country was from the country and rap was from the city. So basically, they're the same thing. So they just talked about how they were living out in the city and stuff like that, and like grew up without much or anything. And nowadays, it's just like all about cars.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank
cowboy.
you, cowboy. You're so awesome. High five. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Look, you made me interrupt him. So, like, this is your fault. Oh. What, going boo fam? Damn.
Oh, we're just.
Do you remember what you were talking about? You guys were talking about Chicago rap, and then
Oh yeah, Chicago rap.
to something else.
Yeah, I was talking about how rap and country was the same thing. Like, and now rap turned into crap. I'm sorry, I just don't like the modern rap. You know.
Hi, Miss Haya. Is that how you pronounce your name? Well, hello. Thank you for coming.
Synthwave and
I'm
retrowave and stuff.
This is Smiley. And you're very welcome to chit chat with us.
Oh,
but Boo was
you're not
saying
going
she
into
was
common?
into 80s stuff,
Not
so
yet.
I was suggesting. Yeah. I'm actually into like most music, but in the mornings I'm kind of more 80s and stuff. I don't know. It's more of a softer music and in the mornings, you know, like right when you get up to listen to. You think you're dead, you're going in coffin. Thanks, man. No problem. I'm glad I put you on the right path. That's a good path to be on. What did you do?
Just do this and then that.
Well, why?
Because
we're talking to our fam.
Yeah, we're talking to our fam, but they still see us when we do this.
Yeah, but I can't see them, and then I'm pretty sure, like, I feel blind if there's a different screen in front of me. Then I feel totally blind, and in the back of my head, I'm like, I know they're talking to me, and I can't see it. No. Don't put anything that's copyrighted on right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
we can always start a new broadcast if everybody wants to come back, but because YouTube. Actually, no. The reason is because hi Eddie, how you doing? Welcome. But Zahil, the reason why is because we're wanting to go ahead and allow this particular broadcast to stay on YouTube when it's over, and in order to do that, we can't have any copyrighted content on here, which is why usually I can have copyrighted content because it goes private right away, which this will, but I'm going to put it back up because his sobriety story is a really good one. And since it starts off with his sobriety story, then I just want to keep it going. You get 5 seconds copyright. YouTube gets really sticky with stuff.
Yeah.
They very quickly will have, like their companies will squat on my video and put these really long commercials on it, and then they make all the money and I don't make anything. Like, to me, I feel like they should have to split it where they can have some of the money, but I should get some too because it's my content. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me. But they actually, no, it would be 3 ways because YouTube gets it too. But they have it to where only YouTube and the squatters get the money, and I won't let them do that.
I was thinking about that one do-a-diddy song from Two Live Crew. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-doo. I saw this girl, she was walking down the street singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-doo. But, a lot of it I can't say on here because...
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks. High five. Thank you. I so appreciate it. We appreciate it. I get used to saying I because in the mornings, most of the time in the mornings, it's just me. So I get used to saying I. I get used to calling the stream mine when it's ours.
Okay.
So you'll be back? All right. Well, hopefully we'll be here. I don't think we're going down too soon. I think we're as long as there's people talking to us, we're going to stay up. But if our chat empties out, then we'll probably head out just because it's late. But I don't know. We love talking to you guys because you're awesome. Okay. Because you guys are the ones that make us what we are. I mean, that's why people can have like really good content and not go anywhere with it. And it's why people can have no content at all and not even be nice people and somehow go really far. It's not because it's just us. It's mostly, it's the fans that push us up, and it's whatever they want to push us up. So like, it's all about you guys, and we're just really lucky that we have the coolest fans that push us up, Hi, Loretta. How you doing? I'm Boo, and this is Smiley. Get back over here. And you are very welcome to our broadcast. Ah! So you'll have to do that later. Yeah.
Welcome
and
back.
Actually, hi, Loretta. And actually, we're looking at, I don't know, we're going to stream tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll be streaming tomorrow. And I'm always afraid to say when, because whenever I say when, and it ends up way earlier or later than that. Like, it never ends up where I say. But I can say that we'll do it tomorrow. And that one will only be live. It won't become public after the live shuts down, so it won't matter if that one has copyrighted stuff on it. We just can't in this one if we're going to keep it public. So, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Does anybody want to guest? We had someone wanting to guest earlier, and it's we really wanted to talk about the sobriety and everything. So, and if there's anyone in here that has a sobriety story that they'd like to tell, I mean, we're definitely open to hearing your story, or if you're having a struggle with it, or with any other thing at all. Like, this is actually, I don't know if I really want to talk about it, but, you know, I just, welcome back, cowboy. You know, I just realized here recently that I'm having a little bit of an addiction problem, and it's not really addiction. It's, I don't know. Addiction's not really the word
could
for
be
it.
addiction too.
You think that's what it is?
Hey,
Guess who's back
Dylan.
again? Hey, cowboy.
Hey,
Cowboy. But yeah, so
Desperado.
that's something I'm struggling with.
What?
But mine, I think it's not much of a sobriety story, but I quit smoking by switching to vaping and then quit. See? Well, it is because you've gotten away from an addiction or, anything that you have to move forward from, because that's really hard. Your horse ran off.
No! Desperado, what you doing without horses?
I think Smiley will probably always vape.
I've been vaping for 9 years, almost. Pretty close. 8 years and a month.
Yeah. But I know, like, the problem I'm dealing with, it comes from because it used to be, my ex-marriage from before Smiley was
8 years and 5 months.
Was really bad, and I literally became suicidal, and everything from that was very, I don't know,
emotional.
And it's like an instant thing. Like, when things would happen, I would instantly think, I just want to die. I can't handle this life. It's the only way I'm going to escape him. It's the only way I'm going to get out of this miserable life, because I felt like that was my only escape. There was no other way I was going to get out of this. So I, turned to suicide a lot, and I tried to suicide a lot. And, some of my attempts, I messed myself up quite a bit in some areas because of that. And, what are you doing? But since I've been with Smiley, the weird thing is, at first, if anything would happen, like, mentally, I would go straight to, I want to die, but emotionally, I was like, no, I don't. So, like, I don't know why that is still there, but it was like a learned automatic thought, even though there's no way I would ever do that at that point because I was happy. And when YouTube came crashing down on my channel and I got so upset, I didn't know what to do, and I started to feel some depression, and somehow I went to binge eating. And here recently, I've gained a lot of weight from it. I can't seem to stop eating. Tonight, I literally had to give Smiley my card, my bank card, because I can't help it. I can't stop eating. And we need to somehow eliminate the ability for me to even get to it. Well, if we do that, we do live, even though we're in the country, we do live to a little tiny market that's not very far from here. I was like, I'll just walk there and get food. I know I will, no matter how much I know I need to quit. And it doesn't matter how much I stuff myself. Like, I continue to eat. It's just that I can't stop putting it in. And I've even been making myself sick over it. And I don't know how to stop. And I think it's like my brain went from, I want to kill myself, to it found something else. To, something else that's not healthy. And now I'm having to deal with that because I've never dealt with this before, ever. I've never had to binge eat, nothing. I've heard of it, but I've never dealt with it. So this is something that we're working on, and Smiley's really trying to help me because it's causing a lot of depression from that too. I mean, when you're suddenly getting bigger and you're suddenly not handling things well, like, you don't know what to do.
Oh, ever heard of drinking a lot of water? Yeah, I kind of used to do that. Me, I used to drink a lot of energy drinks back in my early sobriety. I used to get like probably like 5 cases of freaking Red Bulls or something.
Hmm. And see, I have to drink a lot just because since I am on here almost every day, I have to drink a lot because if I don't, I won't last a broadcast. I won't last 30 minutes. My throat will start cracking up and everything. I'm surprised I haven't even had to take a drink yet, but I've been drinking a lot today too, so. But yeah, it's like if I don't have enough food, I will use drinking like it's food. Like I will keep putting it in and putting it in until it's like I'm trying to get satisfaction from it, and I can't get enough. And it's scary because I've never dealt with this before, and I can't keep dealing with this. I don't want to deal with this my whole life, so I got to figure out how to stop it. And then the scary thing is if my brain went from I want to kill myself to okay, well then fine, I want to feed myself. Then what's the next thing? Hopefully there's not. I have to figure out how to deal
I
with
have to
this
save
in a
every
healthy
single dime
way.
I have. Ha ha ha. I know. We're not spending shit.
We're not eating anymore. No more food.
No more food. All the
to
money's
avoid
in a
the,
bank, and the banks start loving us. Like, what the hell?
to avoid the extra weight gain, drinking water to satisfy the craving can help until you get it under control. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, one of the things too that has been
No.
hindered lately is that we've only had one car going, so I've been stuck here 24/7 unless we go somewhere, and it's been really hard. But my car is going to be fixed here soon, and we have a gym pass that we went to all the time. So I'm hoping yeah, and I'm hoping once we have the cars going, maybe I can start going to the gym and stuff. Because I think if I'm, doing my stuff, maybe it'll take my mind off eating. You know? Do I ever tell you guys how tall I am? No, I don't think. If you did, I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, the hardest part is the depression. I mean, not only does it make you feel sick to stuff yourself until you can't stand it, and then you're still stuffing yourself, and it's like you're trying to stop, but the depression from it. Yeah, but see, we live in the country. Like, we have, like, a little bit of a neighborhood, bit of a town. Like, we literally live on the very edge. Like, 1 block away, it's nothing but fields and fields and fields. And then graveyard, where his dad is buried. And then more fields.
On
And
the
then
other
on the
side.
other side, it's like, there's some blocks, and I've walked around them. It's been really cold. I hate the cold. But yeah, but we can't really walk instead of drive just because the nearest town is like 20 minutes away. That's driving 20 minutes away. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It would take forever walking.
Yeah.
Take like 4 hours
Yeah.
to
It would
walk.
take 4 hours just to walk to the next town. For you, I don't even know if I would make it. I have a hip issue that, my bangs are driving me crazy tonight. I have a hip issue where if I walk very much, some days it's not so bad and I can walk more, but some days, like if it starts to feel tight, if I push it, then my hip will pop out.
It's
So I have
about
to
three
be really
quarters of a mile
careful.
to our little market.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, our supermarket is really close. Well, it's not really supermarket. I call it that. It's a tiny little grocery store. It's a mom and pop grocery store. It's for like the country folk around here. And we have like a little bit of a neighborhood with a school and stuff like on that side of us. Um, and it's basically we all just kind of support that little store. So, yeah, we've walked there. We haven't walked there for a while though, but it's just because it's been super cold. for usually, as long as it's not like freezing cold out, we would walk there and get a soda, which I'm sure that kind of goes against the point, I guess. But we would walk there and get a soda out of the pop machine.
Mm.
But that just kind of goes against the point, I think. Was having to carry the food I ate and being more
Cautious
conscious
of
of what I was getting. Yeah. And see, right now, another thing is, here's the big deal too, is I don't know why. Because see, normally, and Smiley can tell you, like, we're not big junk food people. We're really not. Like, once in a while, we might get a little bit of a craving or something, but we're just not really big junk food people. But here lately, since I've been dealing with this, that's all I want. I want junk food or pork chops. Like, and I don't even want sides with it, even though I make sides with it because it makes sense. But, yeah, I want junk food. And I don't know why I'm craving it so bad, but I want stuff that I can just put in my mouth because I feel like I can't wait for it to get cooked. And it's just weird. I've never been like this. I've never been like this before, so I don't know how to deal with it, but I'm trying. All I know is I'm headed down a very destructive path that is not going to be good, and I have to take life by the reins and pull that back, because if I don't, I just feel like I'm not going to be in a very good position. So that's I guess it's kind of an addiction, but I think it's more, and that's important part that you really, yeah. And I'm the one that has to, I need the support though, which is where Smiley comes in and stuff, is I need the support and I need the help because I don't know what to do exactly. All I know is that's what I need to do. And if I don't take control, because nobody can do it for me, if I don't take control of it somehow, I just need the right information how. But if I can, I'm the one that has to do it, and I'm willing to. I just don't know how yet. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what works for you and helps you meet your goals. Yeah, exactly. You know, and, if I had dealt with this my whole life, I'm sure I would have an idea of how to deal with it. But this is a very new thing that's, been like, what, a month that it's since dealing with it. So, and I didn't realize at first. It's only recently that I even realized, that it was an issue. I didn't realize at first that I was having an issue. So, it took me being miserable and starting to get sick over eating. It's just stuffing myself too much and my body couldn't take it. It took that for me to start to realize this isn't healthy and I'm hurting myself and something's wrong because I can't seem to stop. So there's correct ways to deal with depression or upsettedness or whatever, and that's not it. I guess I don't know the correct way to deal with it. The only way I've ever dealt with it before is trying to commit suicide, and now I'm not suicidal. So I don't know. I guess this was my brain's way of coming up with something to, like, in that place. I need to learn how to deal with stuff like that in a healthy way. I'll figure it out, hopefully. I'll probably have to, like, look a bunch of stuff up on the internet and figure it out. Yeah. But I think that's where it comes from. So, this is part of the reason why you were smoking. I can see that, because smoking is an addiction, like anything can be.
Mm-hmm.
So, food should not be an addiction, and I guess it is. It was sort of a death by 1,000 cuts kind of thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was killing you slowly. Yeah. And it also gives me a little bit more of a perspective on, I mean, of course, I don't know exactly what it's like, but it gives me a little bit more of a perspective on what it must be like to be an alcoholic, what he's dealt with, because, because it's very uncontrollable, and no matter how much you want to stop, it's like you can't, but you have to figure out how. And it kind of helps me understand where he comes from with it, and the other people in AA and stuff, and what it must feel like to deal with that. Because you wouldn't make an actual attempt. Yeah. Addiction is, I guess, regardless how it gets there. I mean, I guess any kind of addiction would happen over unhealthy matters, because healthy things don't cause addiction, right? I mean, I guess I could be wrong. Like, as soon as I say that, someone will be like, well, but it seems like it makes sense that it's only unhealthy things that cause these things to happen. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Smiley's awfully addictive.
Chocolate. Give me cookies.
Give me cookies.
I want cookies.
Yeah, it's labeled as a lot of things. You can't have cookies. We need to get rid of these cookies that we bought.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of them real quick.
I need a couple of them, like one of each kind, to show J-Rock, though, because I want to be like, look, these are Girl Scout cookies, and they're like, what, $1.50 a box or something at Dollar General?
Yeah. Or something like that.
And because of the social connections, that it's a bad thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and like Facebook.
What about Facebook? Oh, being a social addiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess any social media can be an addiction, to the point that, like the old skit about the guy who was addicted to life. I don't know about that. Do you know about that? What are you doing?
Yeah, I can remember it.
Just remember, if it's anything. Yeah, put it up there. Just remember, if it's anything that's copyrighted, we can't have it on this particular stream.
Yeah.
That way, we can allow it to be open on YouTube. Because most of our live streams only stream live. I don't let most of them stay on YouTube after the live session is over. This one I will. There's one other one, I think, on our new account. I think there's like one other one. Zahil, are you on our YouTube channel? Are you subscribed? I think he's the only one in here. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, subscribe to our channel. There's a link somewhere on here. Like, you can subscribe to it, and then you can, like, the beginning of the whole thing is his story.
Smiley Boo videos?
No, that's the old account.
Oh.
And it's SmileyBooHearse videos, but there's a link.
Welcome back, Cowboy.
Hi, Cowboy. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's
It messes
up?
with your YouTube algorithms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to try it, like, just go through there and that. And if you're on YouTube very much, oh, so you don't subscribe to anything. Okay. Well, you don't have to subscribe to the channel to watch it. Like, you can watch it even though you're not subscribed. I think now on here, I think it has you subscribe before it lets you to go in, but then you can unsubscribe once you're in. too. Like, you just click the button again. Or if you just go to YouTube and you type in SmileyBooHearse, it'll come up. And we have an old account of Smiley Boo videos, and that'll probably come up too. So you just kind of got to make sure you click in the right one. A SmileyBooHearse one doesn't have very much in it, but it'll have this in it. That's just because it's a new channel that we recently started. Chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. Get out of my stream.
What?
Get out of my stream. I don't want guy cooties in my stream. But I miss you.
Hey, Evil.
Hi, Evil. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I missed you when you were going off to bed. You can't do that.
She misses me.
Got cooties. Got cooties. Yo, what's up? Congrats. Yes, that was him. He got 9 years sobriety. So he got his coin today, his 9-year coin sobriety, and he told his story on his sobriety, of which will be able to be replayed on our YouTube. Did you just throw it at them?
Yes.
Don't throw coins at our people. That's not very nice. Can you get it up there? You got to get the light to stop shining on it. There you... Oh. You almost had... There he goes.
9 years.
Woo. But yeah, so like on our channel on YouTube, this will go private as soon as the session is over, but I'm going to go back there and public it. So anybody can see the story if they want to. Very good, brother man. Definitely something to be proud of. Yes, he's been through a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Went through my mom dying, my dad dying, best friend dying. Went through 12 funerals in 2012. Man, it was crazy.
And then you went through me. I'm enough to make anybody go back. No, I'm kidding.
I need a drink. Why is that? Women. That'll make you drink.
Thanks, Zahil. Thank you. Illuminati confirmed. Illuminati. Oh, from the coin. It's the triangle.
Hey, triangle.
Evil gave us 50 likes. High five. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, God. That's awesome. Thank you so much. We need like a party. Like before when someone did that, I was like, yay! I don't know.
Duct tape bunny, the duct tape teddy bear. BDSM bear.
All right. Thanks,
you.
Evil. Thanks for stopping by. I so appreciate it. I'm going to get you. Much love.
Welcome back, Teal.
Much love. Here. Much love. I can't get it. Like, I'm always like crooked, and it makes my hearts not come out. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Sometimes.
I can't see some people's comments in chat. Oh. Had to reload the page. Oh, okay.
Yeah, YouNow has a lot of glitches, I've noticed. And I know it seems weird, but you would think if there's less people in the chat, even on YouNow altogether, that the glitches wouldn't be as bad. But since everybody's been going over to Rise, I think the glitches have gotten worse. So I don't know if there's something, because I know YouNow owns Rise, so I don't... Oh, you were like, who said goodbye? Evil. Because he was like, y'all take care, keep it up. So that was pretty much him saying, checking out. Oh, you can't see his... That is so weird.
Oh.
That is really weird that you can't see his comments.
Yeah, because he's on.
Oh, so do you see his comments now then?
Oh.
Oh, you can see it now? Okay. Yeah.
You're still here, Dylan, aren't you?
Cowboy Dylan. Cowboy.
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 I'm thinking Kid Rock now.
He's still here. It's Cowboy! Hey. Woohoo!
Why am I thinking about Kid Rock?
Yeah.
Kid Rock rocks.
Yeah.
He got like that hip hop rock style to him.
I don't know. Let's see. You remember liking his songs back in the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 90s, 2000s. Hell, he still even makes new songs. I think he's coming out with some new stuff. I forget. I heard some new stuff on the radio from him. Wow! Holy crap! Go away, Ocean.
Ocean, go. Oh, are you getting farted on? Man, I'm coming back here. It must have gone right in front of me and smacked you in the face. I'm going to swish it that way already before he gets to me and be like, go.
Yeah, he used to be like a partier back then.
Go, Ocean Fart.
Hey, JD.
Hi, JD. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Hold on, guys.
Ow! Not too tight. Hold on to the night. Hold on to the memories. Wait.
You're so cute. Sobriety, isn't that a test? How's it going? Hey, what's up? Actually, Smiley got his 9-year sobriety coin today, and so we started the broadcast off with him telling his story about
what I had to go through.
Yeah, everything he went through, drinking and then becoming sober, and then all the things he went through and staying sober, and some of the struggles that go along with that. If you do want to hear the story, though, usually on our YouTube channel, usually these go private after it's over.
Oh, what's up with the shirt? Oh, it's just a shirt.
It's just a shirt. But usually it goes to private, but I'm going to put it back on public. Most of them don't, but I'm going to put that one on public if you do want to hear his story, because it's a pretty good one. It is. I think you'd like it. It was nice seeing you guys and nice to hear about Smiley, but I'm going back to that other broadcast to listen to more music.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks to Hill for just stopping by and hanging out with us for as long as you did. That's pretty cool. Bye. So the design? Yeah, it's just a shirt. We don't believe in anything like that. So, we don't believe in any of the stuff. So, we're not religious people. We're not
atheists.
Yeah. Which only means you don't believe in gods. And it never tells you anything about a person other than they just don't believe in God. So,
well,
so we don't believe in the devil.
Good orderly direction. That's about it.
Yeah. We don't believe in gods. We don't believe in goddesses. We don't believe in devils. None of that. But I love having all the symbols because it's fun.
It freaks people out. It freaks people out.
But hey, we should be wearing stuff like this because we have hearses and coffins and scary stuff.
Yeah, so we just like the scary stuff.
And we make stuff.
Yeah.
And it freaks people out and it's fun and I enjoy it. He enjoys it.
We just
So-
like anything was creepy and kooky. We're all together, spooky.
all together spooky.
The Addams Family.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. The Addams Family. Yes. But hey, what do you expect from people who got married in the second largest cemetery in the USA? Like, and we dressed up as the Addams Family.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Our cake was so cool looking. And yeah, I usually carry an alien with me. It's a normal thing down here.
Oh, wow.
You carry an alien like little or like life size? Or is it like in your pocket?
I carry an illegal alien.
Whatever.
Yeah, they don't got a green card when they come from outer space.
You're so weird. I love you.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. How you could get a green card when you come from outer space?
I think they like surpass all the laws. Like they think they're better than everybody else. I don't know.
Yeah, they're illegal aliens. Hey, you can't come down here with that UFO without a green card. Man, screw you, man. I came here light years away.
Cowboy. So, how long have we had? I think we've been
Almost
doing
2 hours.
We're going on 2 hours here pretty soon. So I think we're going to end our sobriety.
Well, not our sobriety, but, our broadcast.
Yeah, our sobriety broadcast. We're going to end our sobriety broadcast.
All right.
We're going to continue with the sobriety. And then I'm going to go and public it on YouTube so that it can be watched by anybody who wants to see it. So
thank you for listening, guys, and it's good to see all of y'all.
Yeah, we're so happy that, y'all came. So thanks so much. You're so awesome. Here, I'm gonna give you a hug, and you give me a hug. We're all gonna give each other hugs goodbye, and give you kisses. Mwah. Bye. See you later. Have a great evening.